G'day everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's your mate Sabrina, back with another video, and today we're tackling something huge. We're talking about how to become a PUBG Mobile legend. So if you're ready to go from newbie to pro, you've clicked on the right video. We're going to cover all the best tips and tricks to rule those leaderboards. I'm here to help you boost your game with some seriously awesome strategies. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ding that bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Let's get this win. Right then, let's start with the most important decision you'll make in every single PUBG Mobile match: where to land. This choice isn't just about finding a good spot, it's about setting the tone for your entire game. Your landing spot decides your loot, your early game, and honestly, it can make or break your entire match. A good landing can give you a head start, while a bad one can leave you scrambling for resources. Now, some of you might be thinking about going for those busy areas, like Pochinki or Military Base. These places are known for their high loot, but also high risk. And hey, if you're feeling brave and you're confident in your skills, go for it. These hot zones can be thrilling and rewarding if you can survive the initial chaos. But be careful, those places are a total war zone. The competition is fierce, and you need to be on your toes from the moment you land. If you're just starting out, or even if you're a seasoned player looking for a smarter approach, I recommend picking a spot a little bit away from the plane's path. These quieter areas can offer a more controlled start. Look for areas with plenty of loot that aren't too far from the action. This way you can gear up without immediately running into a firefight. You want to gear up quickly, but you don't want to get jumped before you even have a gun. It's all about finding that balance between safety and opportunity. Trust me, mastering the landing is like learning to walk before you can run. It's a fundamental skill that will set you up for success in every match. Alright, you've nailed your landing, touched down safely, and now it's time to talk loot. Loot is the lifeblood of your survival in this game. Looting quickly is key, everyone. Speed and efficiency can make all the difference. You gotta know what to grab and what to leave behind. Prioritize wisely. First things first, get a weapon. It's your primary means of defense. As soon as you land, your #1 job is finding a gun. Don't waste any time. A rifle or SMG is perfect, offering a good balance of range and firepower. But even a shotgun or pistol is better than nothing. Any weapon is better than being unarmed. Next up, armor and health. These are crucial for your survival. Grab that level 2 helmet and vest ASAP. They provide essential protection. And don't forget those bandages and first aid kits. Healing items can save your life in a pinch. Now, let's talk attachments. Focus on scopes that suit your playstyle. A good scope can give you a significant advantage, and attachments that make your gun more accurate and easier to control. Stability is key in firefights. As you get better, you'll get a feel for what loot you need and what you can leave behind. Experience is the best teacher. The faster you can gear up, the quicker you can get into the action and start taking down those enemies. Speed is everything in this game. Okay, you've got the loot, you're feeling good, but hold on. Don't get too comfortable just yet. Before you go running out in the open like you're invincible, let's talk about cover. It's crucial for your survival. This isn't Call of Duty, this is PUBG Mobile, and in this game, cover is your best mate. Always keep something between you and the enemy. Using cover properly is the most important thing for surviving fights and getting those kills. It can make the difference between life and death. Trees, rocks, buildings, vehicles, anything that puts something between you and those enemy bullets. Use them wisely. You gotta be clever about it. Plan your moves and always think one step ahead. Peek and shoot. Use cover to reload, and seriously, don't stay in one spot for too long. Keep moving to stay unpredictable. Mastering movement is just as important as finding good cover. Your agility can save your life. Learn to sidestep, crouch, and move in unexpected ways. The more unpredictable you are, the harder it is for enemies to hit you. The harder you are to hit, the longer you'll stay alive. It's all about making yourself a difficult target. Use your surroundings to your advantage, and you'll be amazed at how much longer you survive. Adapt and thrive in every situation. Alright, let's talk inventory management, because let's be real, Nobody likes a messy backpack. Knowing how to organize your inventory can be the difference between a chicken dinner and getting caught off guard. First things first, get to know the inventory screen. You can drag and drop items, equip attachments, and even drop items for your teammates. I like to keep my main weapon and its ammo in the first 2 slots, followed by my secondary weapon. Keep those meds handy and make sure you have enough ammo for your chosen weapons. Don't be afraid to drop items you're not using. Space is important, and every slot counts. Use the auto pickup feature wisely. Constantly check your gear and make sure you have what you need to survive and thrive in the heat of battle. Alright, let's talk about something that a lot of players underestimate: sound. I'm telling you, playing PUBG Mobile with headphones is like having a superpower. First and foremost, footsteps. With good headphones, you can figure out where enemies are just by listening to their footsteps. You'll hear them coming from ages away, giving you a huge advantage in close quarters combat. But it's not just footsteps. You'll be able to hear gunshots much more clearly, letting you work out where the fighting is, and even what type of weapons are being used. Getting a good pair of headphones is one of the best things you can do to improve your PUBG Mobile game. It's like having X-ray vision for sound, giving you a big edge over your opponents. So ditch those phone speakers and put on some headphones. Alright, let's talk about teamwork, because in PUBG Mobile, going solo will only get you so far. Whether you're playing with mates or teaming up with randoms, communication is super important for winning. First things first, if you're playing with a squad, make sure you're all on the same page from the start. Talk about where you're landing, your loot strategy, and your overall game plan. Once you're in the game, keep talking to each other. Call out enemy locations, share loot, and plan your moves together. Information is power, and the more you communicate, the better your team's chances of survival. Don't be afraid to give directions or ask for help. A well-coordinated team can take down even the best solo players. So, next time you drop into a match, make a real effort to communicate effectively with your team. Alright, let's talk about something that can be tricky, even for experienced players. Knowing when to get into a fight and when to back off. In the heat of the moment, it's easy to get carried away and make silly decisions. But trust me, in PUBG Mobile, patience is key. Not every fight is worth it, and sometimes the best move is to survive and fight another day. Think about things like your position, your gear, and how many enemies there are and how strong they are. If you're outnumbered, outgunned, or in a bad spot, it might be better to disengage and reposition. Trust your gut, and don't be afraid to make the smart play, even if it means running away. Let's talk about vehicles, those fuel-guzzling metal beasts that can either be your best friend or your worst enemy in PUBG Mobile. Vehicles give you speed and let you move around quickly, or even run over your opponents. But be careful. Vehicles also make you a big, easy target. Driving around like a crazy person will get you noticed, and trust me, everyone will be aiming for you. So, how do you use vehicles strategically? First, be aware of your surroundings. Don't drive in open areas where you're easily seen. Get to where you need to go as quickly and safely as possible, then ditch the vehicle and continue on foot. Use them wisely, and they can be a valuable tool. Alright, let's talk about something that's absolutely essential in PUBG Mobile, the safe zone. The safe zone is constantly getting smaller, forcing players closer and closer together until only one person or team is left. Staying inside the safe zone is super important for survival. Get caught outside and you'll start taking damage, and it won't be fun. Now, the safe zone can be unpredictable. It changes with every match, so you can't just memorize a set route. You need to be flexible and pay attention to the map. Keep an eye on the timer and make sure you have enough time to get to safety. Don't wait until the last minute, or you'll be running for your life while getting shot at from everywhere. Respect it, adapt to it, and use it to your advantage. Alright, we've covered a lot today, but here's the thing about PUBG Mobile. There's always more to learn. This game is all about getting better, improving your skills, and mastering the art of Battle Royale. The best way to improve? Practice, practice, practice. The more you play, the better you'll become at everything from hitting your shots to making smart decisions under pressure. Don't be afraid to try different weapons, attachments, and play styles. Find what works best for you, and don't be afraid to change things up. And most importantly, learn from your mistakes. Every time you die, think about what went wrong. Embrace the challenge and never stop learning. That's all for today, everyone. We've covered heaps today, from mastering the landing to dominating in the safe zone. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more awesome PUBG Mobile content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you know when I upload a new video. Until next time, stay cool and keep those headshots coming.